A couple quick more cases. NLRB versus Noel Canning. This is whether or not President Obama can declare Congress in recess, thus his appointees to various cabinet positions going through without the approval of Congress. Kirsten, we talked about ABC versus Aereo, the retransmission of broadcast. This, again, we've talked about it at length on this program before, has the potential to completely redefine the way television is broadcast in this country.
Absolutely. Well, and what's the interesting thing is that Area, saying like we could really democratize television, make it be able to be accessed. The broadcasting, ABC, NBC, all these, three-letter, that we have here that control the air basically, and this would be a hugely democratizing, but it would completely change the way that television and media behaves and interacts with us in our everyday lives. So that's going to be hugely transformative for.
This is huge. U.S. versus Worry, whether or not police officers can search your cell phone, go through your call logs, incident to arrest. This one changes the concept, I think, of search and seizure and what police can constitutionally take from you in a search, Ellison.
And it's interesting, though, too, on this one, because I do think that this isn't going to be one where you have people fall necessarily for and against it. I really think this is one where it will have different people have different opinions, which we've seen at this table before. I know this is something that everyone here, a lot of people.
At the border, when you enter this country from another country, the U.S. right now, their policies, they can search your entire laptop.
Right.
This case touches that exact same issue.
Where are you on this one, Con? U.S. versus Worry.
I'm a law and order guy. I say
you want them to be able to search your phone.
If they have probable cause to arrest you, if they already have you in custody, and they jump through all the hoops to get there, that cell phone's there.
Oh boy, you're also a law and order guy. So you see, okay, this is about buffer zones. They're outside of abortion clinics. A law that requires anyone protesting abortion clinics to be 35 feet removed from the abortion clinic. Many point out this is unconstitutional because it doesn't seem to apply to everyone, just the people who are opposed to abortion. In other words, if you work at the clinic, it doesn't apply to you. So the question is whether or not it's content neutral then, or just about the message of opposing abortion. But Con, again, law and order, this appeals to you.
Yeah, I just, we already have enough issues in this country where people are literally coming to blows now, and I'm totally fine with any, local area saying, we don't want physical confrontations. You can still have speech and debate. You can see them across the streets. It's not like anybody's confused about their position on abortion. You can make your point from a safe distance.
Do you worry about the content neutral aspect of this that he said, that it's not
how do you justify that?
That it's not broad
because you know what I mean? Just because it's abortion, it's an emotional issue.
Yeah.
Where do you draw the line?
I'm fine with locality. I'm fine with locality saying, some issues are a bit more passionate than others, and we're just going to have this order.
But who determines that?
But the locality, they know what issues are going to be.
I think that's problematic.
Being fine with it, this takes us full circle back to the gun control conversation. Being fine with it as a policy matter is one thing. Being constitutional is another. So you may like the law.